Hi, Fire Signs. It's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your spiritual conversation. This is for Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and company. Hi, company. How y'all doing? If you want answers, just go ask the fire sign. It may be a little brutal to you, but you need to know your answers there. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Port. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, y'all been moving and grooving. Moving and grooving, getting things done. If you have fire under your feet, what that is that you just feel like you gotta go, you gotta do something, you gotta be moving, you gotta do this, and you gotta do that. Well, I hope that it is productive at what it is that you are doing, because y'all may have a lot of fire under your feet. Really, really quick here. Please remember that the 90-Day Journal to Mindfulness is available on Amazon.com. Okay, let's put it over here. Amazon.com. Okay, for your growing pleasure. Okay, you can get really, really raw and honest with yourself, very, very familiar with yourself with that journal. You can also pass it down to those who come behind you, because there is no way that we will be able to document all the things that we would need to teach to those who come behind us, to let them know that these are the type of things that you may encounter. This is how you deal with it, right? So that journal is leading into a whole other workbook that I do have for you all, so that you'll be able to have that as an accompany to that journal moving forward. So let's go jump into it, because fire sign said, girl, come on, here I come. Calm down. All right, fire signs. What information do you have for my fire signs, darling? Thank you. First card out, caring connection. Must be a relationship, must be a partnership. It must be something that, okay. Yep. Deceit came after that. Because that one moved into that 4, which says that there may be some type of conflict between you and someone here. But there is love here. It's just going to take some time to strategize, come up with some type of strategy here. There's 2 men here. So we got a woman that's a player, or a woman who has 2 options, or maybe she has someone who is a father figure who is telling her, or the other person. I had to pull 3 more cards about this, because, yep, it is a third-party situation. With this third-party situation, though, real quick, I feel as though it's 2 men and then there's 3 women. So you may have options, someone to choose from that one is not ready for a commitment, the other one is. Okay, so let's slow down, because I knew it was going to be something when I pulled that first card and saw that 5. So with these first 3 cards, there may have been some type of deceit, or will be some type of deceit here. I feel like someone may have been playing with money or doing something with money that, and they probably have a gambling problem that they're not telling you about. Let me see. 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. Damn. The confusion. So maybe someone between these 2 people, there's one person that came back from your past. There's another person who has options. Again, like I said. So here's how this looking. Okay. Do you want to go with this person who walks you through the door of happiness and healing? Because somebody is, and someone's heart is going to be broken out of all this. But slow down. Do you want to walk through the door of happiness and healing, or do you want to sit and regret and all of the what ifs, and it could possibly be this, and you need to be real honest with yourself. Don't self-deceive, because you're going to do nothing but play yourself. You self-deceive, you're not going to do anything but play yourself. You're going to hurt yourself and other people around you, because a lot of times people don't realize their decisions affect more than just them. Like I said, things are not just about you, right? So this is you needing to come out of this hurt, right? Someone is under the illusion that they were hurt or something like that. So I'm going to clarify this card. With this balance and harmony, having nostalgic feelings, thinking about going back or what have you, this is self-illusion, right? But overall with this person, this is the person, okay? I'm going to separate him. But this is the person that is coming back, but there's someone that is coming back that really wants to give love. They want the connection. They want to grow. They want to do this right, okay? And they need to understand that you are tied up in another situation. someone wants to be, they may even want to marry you. Okay, hold on. Someone here, this person has a broken heart under him. Okay, he's been through a lot in his life or what have you, but I feel like this is you. You're tied up because you have a family with someone else, and you're trying to create a strategy to get out of this situation with possibly the person that has you under illusion. This person could even be emotionally abusive. This person can be someone who turns things back on you to make themselves right. This may even be someone who when the smoke clears, there's something else that's going on, right? Like right when the smoke clears, you thought that, we were leveled out, we're doing good, we back on point or what have you, and it's like, no. Because what I'm seeing here is the way that she's holding her arm in this delusion, right? The way that she's trying to figure out if she wants this cup that's being handed to her, this man's heart. Does she want this cup that's being handed to her? Does she want to move forward? She has to create a plan. Somebody in this has to create a plan and balance out their personal goals, their life goals, their work goals, just goals overall here. But they may be caught up in a situation with this person because this is how they were crossing. Okay, all tied up in this situation. It could be a marriage or finalizing a relationship fully and becoming more emotionally available in order to get to where they want to go with this other person, or just be happy in life overall. What is this door to happiness and healing? I told you, somebody playing games, someone is very charismatic. They want to make things like, oh, everything is all right. They probably took you on some trips or did something for you that usually gets you right. And you're just like, once you go and feel like, oh, everything is all good and whoop, whoop. And you begin to see like, no, it's not all good. No, I do need to stand up for myself. I do need to make a plan. Somebody making a getaway plan here. But I also feel that this is going to light up your solar plexus. There's going to be a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of movement, a lot of different ways to make plays. Okay. Yeah. This is your will. You have the will and determination to get the happy family that you want, to do things in the way that you want to, and how you know that it's supposed to be. The solar plexus is crossing this happy family card. This is crossing doing the right thing for the right reason and making, receiving those 10 of cups, that joy, happiness, that bliss, that emotional fulfillment, right? But you know that something has to end in order for something new to begin. I really feel like you may be joining some type of sisterhood. You may be joining some type of brotherhood. You may be joining some type of click up. You're clicking with people that are going to help you bring in a cornucopia of blessings. I also feel like these people are going to be like some of your clients or supporters here. Yeah. Because you're coming out of this energy. You may be dealing with an earth sign, but you're coming out of this energy of I really feel like there's a lot of manipulation. There's a lot of emotional eating with this tied up card and this devil card. I really feel like someone may have been playing the game to win, and they wanted to win by any means necessary. What is this broken heart? 3 of Cups. What is this? Someone is making self-care a priority. They're restoring and retaining their power so that they can get that 10 of Cups. What is this community card besides what we know it is? They may be dealing with a Queen of Cups. Someone is dealing with a Queen of Cups who is very bitter. Someone who she may not even be able to have children, or she's where she can't have any more children, and now this person is looking for someone that they can have children with and build and move forward with a family, okay? Now, I also feel that 9 of Wands. This the 9 of Wands. The broken heart is a 9 as well. Okay, you realize your limits and your limitations, but now you are moving past those, and it's kind of scary. Okay, it's also like you've been through a lot, right? And you're at that space where you don't know if you have the strength, the spiritual connection, the strength or the faith to even get out of situations that you feel like you are bound to or bound in. Okay. All right, let's see here. What does this Queen of Cups have to do with anything? The Queen of Cups is going to be telling folks that she is barren, financially barren. She was left out in the cold. She's left destitute. She was left like she is a victim in everything. I told you. Yeah, she may be in a space where maybe there is a child who has, look at Timmy. Maybe there is a child. Maybe she has a child that is handicapped here. and she doesn't have the money or the means to make certain things happen. And I feel like that may be an issue in this as well. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but we'll go into it in just a second. What does this have to do with anything with that feeling financially depleted? Yeah, she's spying on this other person's lifestyle. She's spying on their lifestyle. She's trying to, every time they post something or something, she hears something about what they did or whatever. Well, you didn't do this for this, and you didn't do this for this, and how are you out here living like this? But I need this, and it's that. It's a lot of debt. Okay, but with this Page of Swords, she's a very vindictive little booger. Yeah, and she's clarified by the devil. Whoever this is, they are spying and trying to use energies. And when I say energies, it can be just the things that they are saying or trying to bring in these low vibrational energies. Someone is trying to, they're not a queen. They are a page. They are doing things in a page way and fucking with the devil. You better be careful. That's all I can tell you. Because the devil don't love nobody, baby. Yep. This is someone who has a lot of remorse and regrets and not getting their way. This is someone who doesn't understand. They may even be bipolar, now that I'm looking at that. They may be bipolar. They may not be fully themselves, okay? They may be fragmented mentally. They may want to be an emperor, yeah. But there's a lot of chaos and confusion. I also feel that the emperor is moving towards what he really wants. He may even be buying someone a car, and this other person is looking back like that's supposed to be me. I feel like there's a lot of that. It's supposed to be me in this situation. But I feel like you are really in this space where you are, you have a lot of gratitude for where you are, and that's bringing in a cornucopia of blessings. Someone may even be offering you to come with them and their family overseas or across country somewhere with this world card. But at the end of the day, there's a decision that will be made, and this will be you. Okay? This will be you. Many of you are bosses, and y'all are dealing with bosses. It was only right. Okay? Water seeks its own level. That's what this person doesn't understand. Because it's causing them so much conflict and confusion that they are being tormented. Someone is being tormented. They have a lot of things that are coming at them in all different types of directions. And the worst kind of torment is mental torment. Okay? Because it causes physical torment and dis-ease in the body. It causes a lot of spiritual interference. With that spiritual interference that this person is having, everything they have put out, they don't even know it. Everything that you put out gonna come back to you. Choose up, baby. Okay, because this Queen of Coin here, which I feel like represents y'all, whether you're a man or a woman, I really feel like this Queen of Coins is going to get what she wants. But she has to balance out her goals and she's going to get what she wants. And now she has, and so many things will begin to happen so rapidly and so fast. Being invited to all these different places, being taken all these different trips, or just on the move. It's going to be on the move. It's on the move. That's that fire under your feet. It's you're on the move. You're on the move. You're going. You're making things happen. Okay? You're shaking hands and holding babies. Being very much so political. There's some kind of deceit and plans that is going to be revealed. Yep. The deception will no longer be able to there will no longer be any more deception on some situation here. It's like you are exhausted with all of the games that were being played and how they were being played. You will come to a space where you are exhausted, and someone is literally. I'm not gonna say that. But it's over. Okay, there's no new beginning for that person, whoever this is, because they did a lot of the wrong things for the wrong reasons. That's deceit. Self-deceit can take you there. But overall, I feel like many of you got to the point where you were exhausted and you chose happiness over this dissatisfaction, and you're ready to move forward. You know how far you've come, and you know you're at the end of the road to get this 10 of Cups. Okay, but it's all a process. Okay, yeah, because there was a lot of lies, betrayal. There were a lot of different things coming towards you here that you had to fight, okay, in your life. Probably the last 7 years, you've done a lot of fighting. And now you are in this space where you're trying to, there may have been a lot of spiritual attacks as well. You're in this space where you're ready to move away from this here when it comes to this situation. What is this balance? Ace of Wands. This is a new idea, a new energetic force that is coming through to propel you forward. This is something that is going to, how you want to use this so that you don't get caught up in this situation where you are tied up, bound, or conflicted, or what have you. You need to use this Ace of Wands for when it comes in and what it is used for, because you only have a small window of opportunity when it comes to that. So now let me go ahead. I haven't pulled these for anyone else, but I'm gonna pull these for y'all because I really feel. These are the life purpose angel cards. And I really feel that there is something coming through that you got to pay attention to. If you miss this, you're going to be in regret for a long time. And I don't recommend regret to nobody. You see, you either hop on the train or you don't. Just be like, I'll wait for the next train. All right, bet. What do you have for the fire signs? Somebody lying. Animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's purpose. I really feel like many of you may get a certain sign from certain animals. Certain animals come around. Certain animals do certain things. Some of you can even speak and talk to animals. I love those type of intuitives. Haven't run into one in a very long time. They can hear what animals are saying. But overall, I really feel like there's a number. You may even, and I've had that happen before, and I forgot about that. When I was warned about somebody that I was around, a dog, and nobody else saw the dog, but the dog tried to. I looked over to the right. The dog looked at me, and it just started taking off, running toward my car, and like almost tried to headbutt the car. I was on the passenger side, and it was trying to headbutt the car. And I was like, I did like this. I was like, what the fuck? Did you see that? And I looked back, the dog was gone. It happened with a cat before too, and I talked about it on this channel. But like, there's so many different ways that these animals that may not really be like animals, but they came to tell you something like, look, you need to watch out, right? Or what have you. You're doing too much. Heart's desires. The angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. That's that Ace of Wands. This is a spiritual influence. That Ace of Wands is you being in touch with your purpose and being able to balance that out. This is the golden rule, especially if you are connected to Egypt, if you are connected to any type of gypsy type work or what have you. I really feel like this has a lot to do with this information that is coming through, and it's on you if you utilize it or not. Travel. Your life purpose involves travel. So I feel like you may be a here, there, and everywhere type of person, okay? And you've been grounded and held down in situations because of your connection to certain people. So it's time to, move around, utilize new possibilities and new influences, and get in the proximity of power players. You know what I mean? And do the right things for the right reasons, or you will. Because I do feel like someone who has some kind of strategy to try and destroy another person, they're being bound, they're being tied up, they're being confined. They can no longer even touch the other person. They can't even make nothing happen like that no more. Someone has made up their mind that they are not going to be open to that type of influence. And that's how your blessings come in. That's how you get this happy family at the bottom of here too. You also get to visit relatives that you hadn't been able to visit, that you were afraid that you wouldn't be able to visit here. What information? Someone had a near-death experience. What information do you have here for the fire signs? Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. And that goes along with that, making self-care a priority as well. As long as you stay up, it'll be hard to bring you down. As long as you stay focused, as long as you keep your faith, as long as you know that you are divinely directed and divinely protected, you should be okay right there, okay? You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires, and don't compromise. And that's where that world card comes in. Someone may even be telling you, giving you some type of insight on some type of investment that has to do with packaging, an investment that has to do with exporting goods and how they are exported and something like that you'll be investing in. Some of you will be investing in. There's a lot of fairy work that's going on. There's a lot of fairies. I saw a fairy last night and I thought I was tripping. I'm like, what the hell? I picked up a journal. I thought it was a bug. Y'all know the situation, man. I'm like, that's a damn fairy. Because I'm like, I know I'm not tripping. I don't even want to talk about it. Now, 5150. 5150. Now, what information do you have for my beautiful fire signs? mending broken hearts. Caution is warranted. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. So the information that is coming through, you want to make sure that you do your due diligence whenever this person presents this investment information or whatever this is that is coming in with clarity. It's like whatever they say, I feel like you can trust it, but you also want to make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's, because what's good for you and how you are presenting it to me, if you don't know my full situation, I have to make sure that how this fits into my situation, right? So it's something along those lines, right? All right, let me see something. Excuse me. What is this cornucopia of blessings? Something happening in the woods. A friend is a friend indeed. Is a friend in need is a friend indeed. I feel like someone owes you something, or there may even be something that they have you be partner in. You partnered in it a long time ago, didn't see any results, and now you're about to see it. Someone is bringing in this cornucopia of blessings. Yeah, this is love, and also you're being blessed here. Someone doesn't want. I'm telling you, this is foe. This foe. Now you got friend and lover. Okay. So it could easily be that situation where you're feeling better and you know that you're gonna end things, and there's time for a new beginning. It's time for growth. It's time for expansion. It's time to see what the world is really about. It's time to live more vibrantly. You know what I mean? Y'all fine signs. Why not? So what I'm seeing with this foe, someone may be trying to come in because they know you have these blessings. They may be trying. This person is not your friend. This person is not someone you can depend on. This person is not to be trusted, because they see what you are coming into. For some reason, I feel like they saw this, because see, when you plant a seed and you begin to see it blossom and grow, and you go ahead like, oh, I planted those, and oh, I have 3 roses that they bloomed, but I planted like 12, and you're waiting for the rest of them to bloom. So you see these 2 or 3 that bloomed, and you're like, wow, thank you so much. I can't believe these things bloom like this, like whatever it is that you planted. And so this person, okay, trying to come in on your mission, bitch, don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. Somebody is not who they say they are. Don't let them do it. Clarify this world card for my beautiful fire signs. Merchant. I told you it had something to do with, maybe it's merchandising, right? But it may be sales, some type of sales or selling of. Maybe it's drop shipping. I don't know what it is. It's something to do with massive money, massive ability to communicate over the wire. Okay, it's not wires anymore. It's the damn internet, okay? Went all the way back in the day. But this is a huge investment that's going to pay off in the future. Look, somebody just really acting like they just, oh, I just can't take it no more. Oh, this is the end. Probably that lady with the baby. Yeah. See? Or that foe and despair. Someone is very, very desperate to do anything to keep you from getting this new beginning. It is very much giving weird. But you have a friend and a lover coming in. You have a friend that may be a lover coming in. But overall, I feel like you are a friend to yourself, which counts first and foremost. Because if you ain't a friend to yourself, you ain't going to be a friend to nobody else. And the type of friend you are to yourself determines what type of friend you're going to be to everybody else and how they are towards you, you see. So that's that on that, okay? All right, fire signs. That's that on that. I hope that y'all have been enjoying these spiritual conversations, getting some type of insight on for you or someone, for your loved ones, sharing the videos with people that you should or you feel as though you should share them with, because I ain't been cussing today. I'm representing all of us, bitch. Ah, damn. That's it.